Hello everybody, this is the Wanderer. Today I am in my woodshed here, my workshop, and in a previous video I was trying to do some resawing some wood on the table saw, and um, I really wasn't using the best or the safest practices here. Now, usually I would be cutting wood flat, and I have different plastic and wooden pieces, and I would be pushing forward and then holding it with guiding it with some wood, and I wouldn't have my fingers anywhere near the blade. But unfortunately, I was trying something new, different technique, and I was experimenting with how to hold the wood and all that. So I was trying to keep an eye on where the blade was and where my fingers were, trying to keep it safe. But that really wasn't the safest position. And I received some comments, and they were right. That wasn't the safest thing to do. So anyway, I had seen some other videos with different woodworkers using this yellow plastic block, and I was wondering, well, what is that? So I looked it up anyway, and I bought it, and I just finished assembling it earlier. Anyway, it's the Grr-Ripper, and it's really neat. You can use it on your table saw, miter saw, band saw, router table, whatever. I'm going to be using it a lot more. So it's very versatile, very flexible. So this is it. Basically, you've got a block here, plastic block, and a handle to keep your fingers away from the blades there. So I'll just go through it. I put some of the pieces together, some of the accessories, and some of them I haven't even taken out of the package yet. But you have your basic block here, and you have a 1/4 inch wide leg on this side and a 1/2 inch wide leg on that side. I think most of the time I'll just be using it just to push through, but you can use it in different setups and arrangements. So then your center leg and the is adjustable here, and I'll show you what I did in just a little bit. Use that feature, but the green parts are the plastic or the rubber grip parts here. So that's adjustable. Then on this side, if you want to use it against the fence, you can raise it up and down, and if you need to have more extension, you can get a piece of wood and add it on here as needed, depending on your setup. Then on this side is your stabilizing bracket here, and it goes up and down. This is an accessory that I added on here. This is a wider plate that goes in and out to give you more stability here. Now, if you want to use this leg and the piece is narrower than a 1/4 inch, there is the 1/8 inch leg, which I can remove that and attach this one. And then if you happen to have a big piece of lumber or board that you're running through, it's possible that this may not give you enough grip. So I have these heels that attach to the back here, and basically they just drop so you can push the wood through more easily. So there's a lot of adjustments to that. So after this, I tried it out, and I did cut some 1/4 inch pieces of wood. And what I did was I used some of these features here. I placed the wood here, and I brought in the center piece closer so that it would grip it, and it gave me I'll just go through it and I'll set it up here. It gave me a it's safer, kept my fingers away from the blade, plus it was more stable. So what I ended up doing here, and this is the setup that I use here. Let me just tighten everything up. Yeah, get this out of the way because I had the fence up here. Of course, I had measured here exactly what the what my well, whatever the measurements were. Tighten that down. Then, so when I had this set up here the way I wanted it, I just went ahead and tightened up the stabilizing bracket on this side here. I did a better job before, but anyway, so this part stayed way above the blade, so this was a lot better because I could keep my hand on this side stable and keep with the handle. I could push it against the fence here, and then I could just run it through safely, and much more. It was more stable as well. Then when I finished my run, my cut there, I could just drop it, flip it over, and put it back here, tighten it up, and run the other half through. So these are the results that I got out of it. And yeah, on a previous cut with the when I did it more freehand, I had where the blade ended, it would kind of form a wave here because what was happening was the one part was going up and then I would bring it down, and it just wasn't as stable. With this one, the cut, the top of the blade is straight across. It remained very stable there. Now, this is not the finished product. I got it cut here, and I'm going to have to do some more processing, some sanding and all that to get it looking nicer. But it's looking fairly well. So I can work with this. Most of the work's already been done with that. These just need to be finished up a little bit so that they match up better. But I'm very pleased. The main thing was safety here, and then secondarily, I could hold it more stably, so I'm getting straighter cuts with that. So I'm very pleased with this. I'm going to be using this a lot now. And that's what I wanted to share with you for today, progressing along on the on my safety issue here. I'm not going to be using the table saw today. I'm going to be doing some other operations, so I'll be using different saws and all that. But I'm going to come back and do some more. I've got a stack of wood there that I want to cut down to the 1/4 inch side, because like I said, I have some other projects, future projects, that I'm going to use some thinner wood with that. So that's it for today, and I thank you for watching.